As you can see on the board, we have to divide the L.C.M of these numbers by their H.C.F. What is this question telling you is that when you find the L.C.M of this number, and you find the H.C.F, then you now divide the L.C.M by the H.C.F. So let's go and find the L.C.M first. So we find it in our simple method way. We roll them together in this manner. We have 15, 30, 45, 90. So we look for factors that can divide them without remainder all true. So if we look at it, or we look for the simplest factor first that can divide them as well, that can divide them true. So if we look at 2 here, we know 2 cannot go in 15. Since it's L.C.M, we are still looking for the least common multiples between 15, 30, 45. So we divide through by 2 first. So we have 15 against 2 cannot go in 15 without remainder. We write down 15. Then 30 divided by 2, we have 15. Then 45 divided by 2 is impossible, so to remain, we write 45 down. Then 90 divided by 2, we have 45. Now, again, we divide, if you look at it, 2 cannot go in any one of these one again. It can only be divided by 3. So we use 3 to divide. 3 in 15, we have 5. 3 in 15 again, we have 5. 3 in 45, we have 15. And 3 in 45, we have 15. If you look at it again, we still have a factor that can still divide, which is 3. 3 can still go in 15. So we write our 5. Then we write 5 here. 15 divided by 3, we have 5. 15 divided by 3 again, we have 5. So since we are now having 5 all true, so we use 5 to divide. 5 divided by 5, 1, 1, 1, 1. So the least common multiples now will be 2 times 3 times 3 times 5. 2 times 3 is 6. 6 times 3, 18. 18 times 5, 90. So that is the L.C.M. Now let's find the H.C.F. We combine them in the same manner. We are going on CF now. Since we now have our L.C.M, this is our L.C.M. So let's find the H.C.F now. The H.C.F of 15, 30, 45, 90. So if you look at it, if I were you, I would just look for a highest factor that can divide all the 4 numbers at the same time. You know, if you look at it, 15 can go in 15 1, then 30, 15 can go in 30, give us 2, and 15 can go in 45, give us 3, and 15 can go in 90, which can give us 6. So why not just use 15 direct instead of using little numbers? Since we are not finding L.C.M, we are only considering the highest common factor. So let's divide through by 15 first and see what we are going to have. Then we have, if you put 15 here, 15 divided by 15, 1. 30 divided by 15, we have 2. Then 45 divided by 15, we have 3. 90 divided by 15, we have 6. So if you look at it now, we don't have any factor that can divide all true because of this 1. So there is no another factor that can divide all the 4 digits again because of this 1. So if we just put 1 here, 1 divided by 1, we still are going to have 1. 1 divided by 2, we are going to have 3 again, 6. So that means the highest common factor between 90, 45, and 30 is 15. So are bringing these two values together now. We are dividing 90 divided by 15. So we will now say that L.C.M divided by H.C.F will be equal to 90 divided by 15, and that will give us 15 here 1, 15 here 6. That will give us 6. So this is how to find something like this when you are asked to divide the L.C.M of any number by the H.C.F. So let's consider example 2.
Yeah.
Now we are considering example 2 of our previous work. We are dividing the L.C.M by the H.C.F. So let's find the L.C.M of these three numbers first. So combining them together, we're going to have, let's work it out, 52, 68, 112. So let's divide all through. We use we divide through by the smallest factor, which is 2. 2 in 52, 2 in 5 will give us 2. Remainder 1, 2 in 12 will give us 6. So 2 in 68 we have 34, and then 2 in 112, that's 2 in 11 we have 5, and 2 in the remainder 1 we put it here, 2 in 12 we have 6. I think we can still use our 2 again. So 2 again, 2 in 26 13, and 2 in 34 17, 2 in 56, I think that should be 28. 2 in 56, that's 28. So we can still use our 2 because of 28, because 2 can still goes in 28. 2. 2 in 13 impossible, we write our 13 down. 2 in 17 impossible, we write our 17 down. Then 2 in 28 we have 14 there. Now because of 14 again, we can still go with 2. So 2 in 13 again, we have our 13 down. 2 in 17 we write our 17, and 2 in 14 we have our 7. So we use the smallest value again because there is no any other factor that can divide through. 13 is an odd number, 17 is an odd number, and 7 is an odd number. So because of that, we are going to consider 7 first. 7 in this impossible, we write 13. 7 in 17 impossible, we write 17. 7 in 7 we have 1. Then we consider 13. 13 divided by 13, 1. 13 divided by 17, we write our 17 down. Then 13 divided by 1, we have 1. Then we now use our 17, 1, 1, 1. So this is the value we are going to have. We have L.C.M now to be equal to 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 7 times 13 times 17. So 2 times 2, 4, 4 times 2, 8. So we multiply through 2 times 2, 4, 4 times 2, 8, 8 times 2, 16, then 16 times 7. We multiply through because of time. So let's use our calculator. 16 times 7, that gives us 112. 112 times 13 times 13, that gives us 1456. 1456 times 17 times 17, and that gives us 24752. So that's 24,752. That is for the L.C.M. Now let's consider the H.C.F. The H.C.F. So we have 52, 68, and 112. Now let's divide by the smallest number first. So we have 2. 2 in 52, like we have 26. 2 in 68, we have 34. And 2 in this, we have 56, just like what we have in our L.C.M previous. So we go by 2 again. Then 2 in 26, we have 13, 17, then we have 28. Now, if you look at it in this place now, I don't think there is any number that can divide 13, 17, and 28 without remainder, because 13 is an odd number, 17 is an odd number, 28 is an even number. So, and there is no way we can get a value, any factor, that can divide 13, 17, and 28 without remainder. So, that means our H.C.F in this place is equal to 2 times 2, which is equal to 4. So that means 4 is our highest common factor in this number now. So we're now going to use our value, dividing the L.C.M by the H.C.F now. Divide the L.C.M by the H.C.F will be equal to okay, let's put it 24752 divided by 4. What would that give us? 4 is 24, give us 6. Or let's just use our calculator. 2475 divided by 752 divided by 4. We have 6188. So this is our value. We have 6188 as our final answer. Thank you.